Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Westmarch campaign. We will be continuing on with our Sapphire callium expedition, and with potentially helping Ranu to not be assassinated by his older brother. You folks have a thank you for joining, and thank you for tuning in. We will be jumping over with our players shortly, but I really just wanted to take this time to express how grateful I am for your continued support. We are 3 subscriptions away. 3 from our goal of 10 subs, and if we can get 10 subscriptions in this month, I can get another set of emote slots and potentially put more of the Discord emotes in the streams. So if you want to support, that would be lovely. If you've got like a Prime sub you want to throw my way, that would be absolutely amazing. This will be the last time I shill for this today. I'll probably do it again when I do my Halo stream later in the week, but yeah, if you wanted to help out in any way, shape, or form, we have not only just watching this content, but my YouTube channel is a good way to help us. And if you wanted to help, the channel, you could also consider donating to any of the things that I have on my throne. You folks have a wonderful evening, and we're going to jump over to our players. God, I love ads, don't you? Ads on non-copyrighted music. It's wonderful. But yeah, we're going to jump over to our players here in just one moment. Hi, everybody!
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you all doing this evening?
I'm
How are
doing
you?
well.
Pretty good.
You?
I'm doing fantastic. So we are going to continue with the Sapphire callium expedition. This will be the first time that the players get to see this, or the viewers will get to see the city in full. We've seen it a couple of times with Ranu's solo sessions, but now you guys potentially, if you make it to the city this session, will get to experience it, and the viewers will get to experience the underworld map of the Underlands, the Underdark of the Dragonlands. So what we're going to do is we're going to have each of you introduce yourselves and your characters, and we're going to start with Crow, since you haven't been here the longest. Like, it's been the longest since you played. So you go ahead and introduce yourself and who you're playing this evening.
Hello, hello. My name is Resident Scarecrow, but please, just call me Crow. Unless you know me in real life and have met me in person within the last month, then you know me as Ratman. Um, Ratman. Tonight I am playing as Brack Norvegicus, a forcibly reformed alcoholic due to way of magical curse.
Yeah.
He has a lovely array of guns, one of which was used to kill, what was it? A revived dragon?
It was an elder worm.
That's the one.
It was a fucking revived elder worm.
And he'd do it again.
You also have a bolter.
I do have a bolter.
All right. Venny, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello. I'm Vanny. Pronouns are she, Faye. I'll be playing as Cho again. As you all probably know, I have another username that you can find me. Usually it's just Vanny Data. But if you find that other one, hi. Yeah, I'll be playing as Cho, my favorite samurai, which, by the way, Dave, I've been told you know what class she is.
Yeah, Dave knows. Dave was
Yeah.
Dave was able to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, next up, Jess, why don't you introduce yourself and your character?
Okay, me. Okay. Hi, my name's Sister Avoid, call me either or. I am sharing awesome new pronouns. He, doesn't matter which one. It's my birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's birthday day for me.
Yeah.
I'm playing Ranu. Currently a huge hot mess of a drow rogue monk.
Yeah, you wanna know what I got you for your birthday? Trauma.
Oh, thanks. Just what I wanted. Yeah. I don't have the energy to go full swing tonight.
I understand.
It's kind of cold when I'm drawing Ranu with his little veil.
Yeah,
Veil.
he wears a veil most of the time.
And I'm gonna wear it to the Sapphire callium so people don't recognize me at least immediately.
Alrighty. Well, if you're wearing a veil in Sapphire callium, people will automatically know that you're a noble. Because that's kind of a thing that nobles wear.
Isn't like masks also like kind of a common thing around here?
Masks are a thing that bards wear around here. Bards are, similarly to their Dragon Age counterparts, assassins. Celebrity assassins.
Mainly, it's just Rano's force of habit at this point. And so, it's like, oh, something a noble wears. But they're not going to be immediately go, hey, that's Ranu, that noble Ranu. They'll figure that part out eventually based off his mannerisms. But
Yeah, eventually, the fact that you're a skittish little creature.
that's it. Pass the baton to someone else.
Alrighty, and Crystal, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Yeah, hi there. My name is Crystal, or online I go by Crystal ENVT. I'm a streamer, hence the username. My pronouns are they, she, and the character I'm playing as is Gem Rourke. Think rock, and you have the character.
Rock and Stone.
Rock and stone.
I did go back and fix the spelling on the VODs.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I did a bit of weird spelling of RORCC for Gem Rourke instead of RORK. So,
Yeah.
Understand the spelling, you know?
Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. And now, finally, Miss Huffy, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Sure. I am Miss Huffy, and I'll be playing Matron Symphony tonight, who is a snake person.
Yeah, Snurson. You're also a Muppet.
I am a Muppet today. I'm a Muppet a lot of these days lately, but that's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so last we left off, the party itself had made its way into the Underdark. Ranu, you were already here in the Underdark, but the group had kind of journeyed through the forest and made your way through and down into the city of Emberhaven. The Ranu's wife, Jaina, had come and fetched you all to join them at the palace. I want Tisiphone, Gem, and Cho to roll me perception checks, please, as you're traveling
got
to
it.
the palace.
Okay. I was going to make the
Holy
passive
shit.
perception joke, but remember that this is not 5th edition and there's no passive.
The way I do
scores.
that is your passive score is your bonus plus 10.
Yeah.
It's your taking 10
Weird.
bonus. So
I see everything.
yeah,
In the right
that's
hand.
a natural fucking 20. Okay, so Cho, you're the only one that doesn't see kind of weaving in and out of the buildings following each of you, or following the three of you, is the owl bear cub you saved.
Aww.
The griffin?
Yeah, the griffin cub you saved.
Why am I the only one not seeing this?
The griffin cub you saved is following you stealthily through the buildings, through the alleyways in the buildings.
I think I'd like to find any opportunity to just like take a moment to like sit somewhere, like pretending to tie my shoes or something. I don't wear shoes. I have sandals or something.
You're adjusting the buckles on your sandals.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like leave behind some like little pieces of bacon or whatever from her trail rations for the owlbear to pick up on along the way.
So as soon as you put down bacon, the griffin just says "fuck it" to stealth and flies out. Like it has not eaten in a few days. So,
Ah.
so it's
Yes,
a
that's
very
cool.
hungry little
I mean,
creature. And by little,
I-
I mean it's the size of a full-grown adult dog.
I did feed them it. I don't know.
She, it's a female.
She feed her a whole ration.
Yeah. So
If she took more, she took more.
yeah, that is what you that is the last thing it ate. Period. But yeah, so you guys have a little griffin cub with you.
Hello, little one. Pat, pat, pat.
Little griffin cub.
Oh, I forgot how cute the picture is.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you guys kind of arrive at the palace with a griffin in tow. And we pan away from you guys. Brock, what are you doing at the moment? What's Brock been up to for the, I think, month and a half you've been in Emberhaven?
For the month and a half Brack has been in Emberhaven, he has been more or less burning away his money by, buying extra rounds and reinforcing his firearms at that one shop. I don't have the notebook I took the notes in, elsewise I would tell you the exact name of the people who ran it.
It was Marshall and Dark.
Marshall and Dark, that's right, MC and D.
Yeah, just without the C. It's MB and D now. Marshall, Brock, and Dark.
I love that. But yeah, he is bouncing back and forth between MB&D and some people in the foraging district, trying to get various parts made and also trying to find a smith, quote-unquote, that good that he can get just a better blade put onto Howler.
Well, you're in Emberhaven, which is the... Other than the Great Forge itself in the Orc Badlands, this is kind of the forging capital of the world. This is where firearms were invented. So, you could absolutely get a better blade put onto Howler. What kind of blade are you looking to get put onto Howler?
Somewhere between a short sword and a dagger.
So a war sword. If you click in the... So a war sword is a homebrew item. It's in the... If you go into the Pathfinder rules, it's the bottom of the page.
Hold on, now I have to refine where the Pathfinder rules
SRD
is.
Compendium.
Now I have to there it is, SRD Compendium. Oh god, I have so many things that I have difficulty finding.
Whoop. Opened
Understandable,
that
same here.
on the wrong tab.
Wait, no, that's the Awakened. I don't want to pull that up.
I mean, they're still pretty cool.
They are really cool. And I may be working on another character who isn't Awakened.
Hell
Who
yes.
knows?
Ooh.
Yeah, because you've only got 2 characters for this particular campaign. You're allowed 3.
I didn't think I would get 3 because I don't usually go for a whole bunch, but I quite like this third one I've made.
Yeah, I do too, and I'm glad because it means I have consistent player base.
Hell yeah.
I really like all 3 I've made.
I agree. I really like them too. I like all of your characters. Jess has made 5, from what I remember, for this particular campaign. 2 of which are backup characters.
Several of them are. Well, one of them is in retirement. One will be in retirement here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We are retiring that one, aren't we?
Yeah. After everything happens with that, we need to have that quest one.
Oh, yeah.
not doing this.
Yep. That'll. I mean, that just the quest for that just got posted in the thing. So yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a slut for making little guys. The Belle loves them.
Yeah, I do. So Brock, you got a war sword attached to your thing, so that's 2d4 damage, and it's a decent length. It's not quite as long as a short sword, but not quite as short as a dagger. And it's a decent little melee weapon that you got attached to your double barrel sawed off shotgun of a pistol.
He calls it a pistol. According
It's
to
a
some
shotgun.
ATF regulations, it's a pistol, but the ATF isn't here, so they can't stop him.
Yeah, the ATF doesn't exist in US.
Yes! I don't have to worry about the convenience store cops.
But yeah, no, you have your little double barrel weapon of mass destruction. And then the as Ranu called it, mini beholder.
The baby
You-
holder,
yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, you were able to fix the baby beholder after absolutely blowing it up when attacking the elder worm.
And also blowing it up when he was first testing it.
Yeah, that was the other thing that you did. So as you're kind of poking around Marshall and Dark's shop this fine morning, you see a very stuffy looking gentleman kind of wandering and go, "Is a Brack Norvegicus around?" It's a drow man.
Brack looks at the man and just, that depends. Do I owe you money?
No. Technically, I owe you
Then
money.
yes, my name is Brack Norvegicus.
Yes, technically, I owe you money, actually. He'll take out a couple of gold pieces and hand them to you. I made a bet that you would die when fighting the dragon. I lost. Your presence is needed at the palace.
Brack gives the guy a big, stupid grin. Never bet against a former outsider, my friend. So, to the palace. Later, guys. As he waves to
You
the
see the Darrow and the Goliath behind the counter wave back, and they just go, "Yeah, he's totally gonna die out there." You don't hear this, but you absolutely you.
Brack, he doesn't hear it, but he hopes they're saying it.
Yeah,
Just so
yeah.
when he comes back, he can rub it in their face that he didn't die.
Yeah. So, but these are your friends. They make fun of you all the time for getting in trouble. You kind of make it to the palace right as the rest of the group is there. This is not the usual group you're used to traveling with. You do see Jaina with them, the drow wife of Ranu. Recently, the Malady kind of absconded from the Underdark, as did Boda and cannot remember the other character's name. The Tabaxi, your Tabaxi friend.
Absconded?
Yeah, they left. They exited the Underdark to go and deal with other issues that are going on within the Dragonlands. More specifically, more pointedly, the Illithid issue that's currently plaguing the Dragonlands.
It's only a mild pandemic.
An invasion, some might say.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you're able to kind of get to the palace, and the king will kind of smile and go, "Ranu, your friends are here."
I assume this boy is like elbow deep in like a drawing he got way too into doing.
Yeah.
Fiddling. He just waves. Probably he's in like casual clothes and probably just like paint on his hands.
Jaina just like clears her throat and goes, "Darling, you called them here. You can't just ignore them to paint."
Shit. He just groans. Alright. Let me get changed. And I'll be right back. I think he scampers off and like gets out of his like chill clothes and like his actual stuff, because apparently when you're adventuring, you can't run around shirtless.
No, you cannot. That's how you get shot.
I mean, agree to disagree.
I don't know. I've seen some shirtless adventures in my time, and they looked quite nice.
Okay, fair.
I was gonna say, is this said out loud?
Yeah, did Brock say this out loud? That is the question.
You know what? Yes, he did. Just, with a bit more of that, pretending to be drunk accent.
Yeah, that everybody kind of has figured out at this point is him pretending.
This is
Yeah.
like essentially his like casual clothes. It's just like barely anything covering it.
Mhm.
I think he just stares at Brock for a second, halfway heading out. Like, okay.
Hits on married man. Checks off list. just fucking.
He just goes, wait, am I missing being hit on again? In his little brain. But post shenanigans, when he finally remembers, oh yeah, I did need help. Oopsie daisy. I need help. My brother tried to send an assassin to kill me. And I want to figure out what's... Did we lose someone?
You killed someone.
I killed someone.
With this dastardly news, you've
Yeah.
absolutely disintegrated them.
Absolutely bonk.
Welcome back.
They return.
Yeah, I need help. I need a group to go with me to Sapphire, callium, and basically figure out the what, the why, to figure out why you wanted to try to get me killed. Hopefully we can come to an understanding, but I have no idea. So
Jaina just kind of goes, if we have to kill him, we have to kill him. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
that's a sacrifice you're always willing to make.
Your brother's a douchebag. He deserves to die.
Ronnie doesn't say anything back about it. His common is much better than it used to be.
Yeah,
Song
yeah.
common.
Rano is actually speaking. Brock, you'd be the only one that notices this because you're the only one that's really interacted with him for a longer period of time than just to fight a black dragon. Ranu is speaking really well in fluent common.
He's doing it.
After all this, I am going to have Brack partially compliment Ranu on how good his common is, but also question how did he learn another language so quickly?
That could be a fun conversation down the line after, or on the way there. Hell, even good travel conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
that's the job. I just need someone, any group of people to go with me in Sapphire, callium. If we have to fight, we have to fight. He looks at Jaina.
Jaina already sharpening her sword.
But yeah, I just need escorts and help in dealing with him.
And we are willing to pay you to help us.
Are all of us here, by the way?
I believe.
Yeah, all of you are in this room. You were all brought to the palace.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then Tiffany is holding the owl bear like a baby.
Yeah, the griffin is cuddled up to you and is.
Oh, it's a
very,
griffin.
very
My
happy.
bad.
Yeah, it's a baby griffin. It's the griffin that you saved on the road.
Yes, I feel like I just wrong words. My bad.
You're all right. But yeah, the griffin is all cuddled up to you and very, very excited to be here.
Yeah, I'd be willing to accompany.
That's great. I really appreciate it.
What of the rest of you?
I mean, I'd be happy to help as well.
Yeah.
By the way, Chula just says it like it's already a given and is surprised she's even being asked.
Yeah, Cho already like ready to go. Just- Brock, are you coming with us?
I just realized I was muted there. Uh, so makes me feel a little bit better about myself, but you see Brack just wave his hand with the two mechanical fingers around, just, you have seen me blow off two of my fingers, and I have seen you at a rather vulnerable emotional low. All in all, I'd be much more of an asshole than I already am if I decided to say no now, of all times.
You
think,
have a good point. Go ahead, Void.
No, it's like, I think Rhoda for a second trying to figure out what do you mean emotionally vulnerable point, and then like,
You know, when your wife was almost assassinated?
yeah, and I think it's like a second and it's like, oh,
Yeah, because Brock was the first one to find you, remember?
I do now, yes. I think Ronnie blocked that like little snippet out in his head.
Oh, poor boy.
I mean, yeah, his wife was almost assassinated. It happens. Now she's got a sick automail arm.
Oh, hell yeah. Automail buddies. Never
Yeah.
mind, Brack only has two fingers automail. He's
Yeah.
gonna get more later.
Her whole ass left arm is made of automail. And as two of our players today know, there's a reason people are having their arms and hands severed.
Yeah.
Well, I know who's making a lot of the automail.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's a later y'all problem. But yes,
That's a later problem.
But yeah, you guys kind of Jaina kind of stands up and lays some bags of silver in front of you. There's 100 silver for each of you in these bags, and I'll give you another 200 when we get there.
I'm so glad Gina was like, okay, I'll handle the money. You're clearly in a state.
Yeah.
You're clearly in a state of bad.
But yeah.
I may have made a mistake classifying him as a twink. I'm drawing him, and there's so many muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
He's becoming less twink-like these days.
It's twunk.
Sorry, continue.
But yeah, so Jaina just kind of nods her head and goes, if any of you need time to prepare, I will be waiting by the north gate. We'll be going by way of the Great Bridge, so be prepared.
You're gonna be going with her because he's already ready. It's
Sounds
kind
great.
of like these things.
But yeah, do any of you have anything you want to do in the city before you leave?
I think there was one thing. On the previous map, it was like in the north, like the upper left, the north.
Yeah, the Garden District.
Yes, yeah. That I forget exactly what it was, but something was pointed out that like, hey, this might interest you.
If you
for,
want
like,
a little more
being
nature,
connected with nature.
if you want a
Yep,
little more
there.
nature, you can go to the Garden District. So within the Garden District is a large mushroom field of these tall, tree-like bioluminescent mushrooms that give the city its light, other than like the forges.
Yeah.
They are the closest thing to a forest you're going to find in the Underlands, and it is this beautiful, like fungi forest full of moss and mushrooms, and there are darrow and half giants here taking care of it, and they're just this is a very nature connected place. Like there are druid circles that live here, and it's just an easy, relaxing time, essentially.
Sure. I think at least paying a brief visit there would be worthwhile. I'm not going for any particular meeting with anybody or for trying to get anything. Just visit the area.
You spend a good like hour and a half just relaxing in nature now that you're stuck underground for a little while. And this isn't the first time you've been stuck underground. You know there are many caves in Zima, but in the caves of Zima you can look straight up and see through the ice. Here it's just straight stone. So
A bit different.
yeah, it's a bit different here, but being within this nature-connected place, it kind of gives you this feeling of peace, this feeling of calm, of okay, so it's not that much different here in the Underdark. And you're able to relax and enjoy the nature of aspect of everything. You also do see that there are Darrow selling these like bioluminescent blue and white mushrooms that you can if you wanted to pick some up.
Sure. How much are they?
They're a silver per pound. They're these little they're called glow caps. They're sold for, as like a ingredient in potions. They're also a really good source of protein.
Sure. I think that'd be worthwhile grabbing. Just a silver, you said?
Yeah, they're a silver per pound.
Right. I think I'll go ahead and grab a pound.
Alrighty, so you get a pound of glowcap mushrooms, and if you were to work these into a potion, they make the potions of cat's grace.
Cat's grace. Okay. For protein. Okay.
Yeah, they're very good for like for rations and things.
Yeah. Okay. Aside from that, just very glad to have had the moment to connect in, and I think I'm ready to go. But I still have like some map supplies, or I got a map that's like enough for like knowing how to navigate this area still, right?
Yeah,
like,
you have this map that I've built is actually the map that you have. This is exactly
Gotcha.
the map that you were given from the archives.
Gotcha. Because, like, again, she relies a lot on just her local knowledge, but she doesn't know the area.
You could have spent an entire the entire night that you guys were here before you were collected by Jaina, kind of learning the maps and kind of exploring the area around the city, within the city. Darrow Town is a 45-minute pony ride north, north by west or east, and you could have made it there. You also would know that there is a way, should you not want to take the bridge, that you can use there are pontoon boats that sail from the wall to Hellsport if you would rather avoid the bridge itself and head that way to Sapphire Callium. So you now have some extra knowledge as to how to kind of move about the area.
Sure, yeah. Okay. With that, I think I'm good. I'll join up with wherever the group's meeting up at.
All right. And what about the rest of you? Who is anybody else doing anything in the city?
I want to imagine Cho is browsing weapons and seeing if she can afford something like her masterwork katana, but maybe enchanted or something.
She can either buy a new katana, which they do have some enchanted katana. There are, there's fire enchantments and lightning enchantments and things of that nature. Or she can have her katana enchanted in the Rune District. The Rune District is this massive, it's part of the Forging District, but it's this massive, line of enchanters who are willing to haggle prices and things of that nature. Is there a specific enchantment you would like to get on your katana?
For the most part, she's only looking for keen.
Okay.
I don't remember if that's a +2 or +1. I believe it's a +2 enchantment.
It might be.
It would be. So with Pathfinder rules, that would be the slot of a +1 weapon.
Yep. It's like 1,000 gold total.
I do not have that much money.
Like I said, you can haggle.
Yeah, I will.
So there is you can approach kind of there are several different enchanters, but if you're looking for one that is willing to haggle, there's a guy, a dwarven man, long. He's not a Duragar like most of the dwarves here. He is like a surface dwarf, and he's got this long red, intricately braided beard. But the gemstones in it are very clearly not that expensive. They're like cubic zirconia and like things you can find very like geodes that he's braided into his beard, trying to look more fancy than he actually is. And he's just kind of, come one, come all. My goods are discounted, but they are not inferior to everyone else here on the street. Haggle with me, please.
He wants you to haggle. He wants you to haggle.
Oh yeah, no, he does.
So, just as a note, I just looked, and Keen is only a +1 enchantment, weirdly enough.
Mm-hmm.
So,
He is really good.
It gets better the higher the enchantment equivalent.
Yeah.
Cho would probably approach, not being the smartest or wisest, but definitely being charismatic.
Okay. Is anyone with Cho as Cho goes to
I would
spend
like to be.
money? Okay. So Tiffany, you also approach this strange-looking surface dwarf who is trying to get people to haggle with him.
Does he have a David Bowie shirt on?
No, he does not. He has a shirt that appears to be a prism with light going through it. It's black and it has a rainbow coming
Pink
out of the
Floyd.
prism. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Rainbow Floyd. That's
Yeah, it's definitely not
Nondescript.
Pink Floyd. Nondescript. Please don't sue me, Universal Music Label. But yeah, the dwarf will kind of look at you and go, "Hello, are you looking to trade?"
Well, I'm looking to enchant my katana, and I do have some coin, and maybe an item or two for trade.
What kind of enchantment are you looking for?
Well, I mostly want to have this sword be the sharpest it can be. Probably something to improve its ability to cut. In character, this is just her
Yeah,
asking
this is
for
her
it to be
asking for the
keen.
keen enchantment.
Yeah.
He'll kind of nod and look it over and take your sword and go, "This is an ancient-looking blade. When was it made? Did you say?"
Would she know?
Yeah, it was made. It was made 30,000 years ago when you had it made.
Well,
So
a little over that, but yeah, a century or two up before the 30,000 years ago.
so a century or two before the Gods' War, you'd say.
Yeah, give or take a few decades or not, or two.
He'll like squint at you and to Tiffany and go, I see. Give me one moment."
Where's
He'll, like,
the dwarf going?
you see him with your katana seem to walk down a set of stairs that you didn't know were there, just behind the counter. When you look down, if you look around the counter, he's not walking downstairs. He's just walking into the ground.
Huh. I didn't know dwarves could do that.
Feels like something I
I
could
guess
use, but
that's probably why they're so good at mining.
But he does
Yeah.
disappear with your katana.
I would like to roll sense motive.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please roll high.
What'd you roll?
5 total.
Would you like help on that? I have abilities that help me,
Yes.
especially with sense motive. Cool.
I was also gonna say, could I have Brack have gone with them to
Yeah.
the weapons district?
Yeah, absolutely. Brack,
Mostly so they
Brack,
could try and.
you have true sight, don't you?
I don't know actually.
I
I
could have
know I
sworn
have
I gave you a
Eldritch.
set of goggles that allowed you to see things' true forms.
Okay.
Oh, the glasses were
Yeah.
Gort.
Oh yeah, that was Gort. Never mind.
But I would like to say, um, Brack. Does Brack recognize this dwarf's voice?
Roll religion.
Let's fucking damn it.
I think we
Um,
recognize the voice, but I don't know about the characters.
No,
Where
Brax met him,
took,
so he might.
Ah,
if he took it,
Uh, oh dear. Where is religion?
It's a knowledge.
in the knowledges.
Knowledge. Thank you. I have a +2 to religion.
Yeah, this is Trog.
That-
This is this is the god of liars, merchants, and the underground. Trog.
I'm here.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
We're haggling with a god.
Attempting to, but he's walked away with a weapon.
Yeah, he
I do
walked
ha-
into the ground with a weapon.
I do have something that's more interesting than my katana, which is
Uh,
probably ass old.
He comes back and it looks like it's brand new. Like he's completely restored your katana to what it would have looked like the day it was forged, but it looks much sharper. And he lays it on the counter and goes, "Now what do you have to trade?"
She takes out the +1 broadsword she got in the temple that she was summoned in.
He'll just
I think.
slowly pull it toward him and open it. Sold.
Perfect.
A +1 weapon for a +1 weapon. He'll pat it.
Yeah. So it's now just a kin katana.
Yep, it is a keen katana.
Got it. So from Pathfinder rules, it still has another slot for a +1 enchantment.
Yep.
Got it.
If you'd like another enchantment, I have more that we can haggle with.
Upon this dwarf seeing Brock, he'll like eye you up and down and give you the I'm watching you fucking eyes, and then just hold a finger to his lips. Like, I know you know. Shut the fuck up.
Brack just gives him a smile like, what are you talking about? You're just an honest businessman.
You're damn right I am. Anyway,
For now, just this is enough.
Okie dokie. While we're here, do you do free appraisal?
not free, but for two elderly folk, I'd gladly appraise some items.
Excuse you.
What?
Calling me elderly. How very
No,
rude.
I think that was in reference to me.
Yeah, him.
Oh,
He's an old bastard, and your friend here is from the Gods' War. So, you have two elderly folk with you, unless you're also old.
No,
Why would you
she's-
say something like that? I am in my fit health. I am the prime of my life. I am a spring chicken.
Now,
Right.
out of character question.
Yes.
Would Cho know not to out Tiffany?
That is a Tisiphone question.
Would Cho know?
Well, like even before the Gods' War and all that, she would have still been like the "don't ask my age" kind of person. So like,
It's impolite to ask a lady her age.
yeah.
Got it. Then no, she won't out your age
Why, thank
or
you.
approximate age.
But you did say something about for the elderly you would.
Yeah,
Or is that?
I'll willingly appraise what you have. What are you looking to get
Yeah.
appraised?
That'll be this sword, and she'll take out the sword that had like the cloud on it from the travel here, like the one that she had a pair of,
You
like
see
we got
him,
from
like-
Illithid.
You see him like hesitate, before taking it, and then look it over and go, "How much would you?" Listen, I'll give you 7 platinum for this with no asked questions.
Well, I think the whole point is that we're asking questions. Is this not how appraisals work?
I understand that, but I'll give you 7 platinum to not ask questions and leave the sword with me.
I mean, the alternative is I just keep the sword.
That is a very powerful artifact from a very dead god. I need you to give it to me, and I will give you 7 platinum to leave it here and forget you ever saw it.
This. Bell.
Yes.
I know Cho isn't smart traditionally,
Uh-huh.
but she's not dumb. How does this individual know about dead gods like that?
That is a good
Easily.
question.
Like, could I roll something to try and figure
I
out?
did roll
where the
sense
things
motive
go?
earlier.
What was your sense motive?
Wait,
that
you rolled
rolled?
sleight of hand.
Yeah, you rolled sleight of hand.
Shit.
Yeah, it's,
I put
I
the
mean-
bonuses on the wrong one too. No.
It was a 17 total.
it was a 17.
17 roll.
He is
17 roll?
he is very he is
Oh,
what is
yeah,
your
that is like 12. That is different.
I mean,
what is the
Yeah.
what are your bonuses?
Well,
So +7.
it would be a +7, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, so
17,
it's
18,
24 with the previous
Yeah,
roll.
24. So this guy's very obviously not who he says he is.
He didn't
knows,
say who he was.
Well, like who he
Uh,
appears
yeah,
to be.
the
He's very
dwarf.
definitely not who he appears to be. He knows way more than he should about subjects that are very specifically like hush hush in modern day, from what you've been
Yeah.
able to tell.
You know, the way you've been asking made it sound quite urgent. Is there a reason that we should be keeping this weapon and weapons like it under wraps?
Artifacts from those gods, from gods that have passed, do not pop up unless that god has been remanifest, potentially.
Oh.
And you said you got
That would
got them
explain.
from Illithid?
Well, I didn't say. I think I was
Oh.
explaining to the DM what the
Yeah,
sword
but
was.
remember, Trog can break the fourth wall.
Yeah, then she's going to say to his face, "No, I didn't say that."
Belle, what was the name you gave me before for the mind? What
Mind
was it again?
witnesses.
Yeah, Cho would say, well, more specifically, mind witnesses.
I see. That is bewildering to hear. That was these are weapons of the acolytes of the cloud goddess. Her name is lost to time, and I am not supposed to say it as according
I know
to.
it.
Do you?
I mean, she's mainly the reason I was missing for so long.
Have I ever sent you the
Oh.
name?
I think you told me, or someone, I don't remember who,
1 second. 1 second.
last session.
I think you've definitely told me out of character, but that's not something Tiffany knows.
Yeah.
I
So
think
Well,
you
actually-
said it last session. I don't know if it was in character or
I
out of character.
believe it was out of character, but
Ah,
her
got it.
name
Then
is
Cho wouldn't have said that.
no, Cho. I said it out of character because I said that you knew it.
Then yeah.
I'm just trying to find where I
I
typed it
forgot
up.
the name though.
It's the patron of the sylphs, right?
Yeah, the patron of the sylphs.
Yeah.
I
the
sent
one
could
it.
that
probably
destroyed
find
the
it if
Chain of
you-
Fire.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I sent it to Jess recently, and I can't find where I sent it.
Here, let me also grab.
It was Eru Elena.
Eru Ilana?
Elena.
Ah, we found it at the same time. Nice.
Yeah, Eru Elena.
Okay. Does it actually have an enchantment beyond its purpose?
It does force damage.
I see.
It will give extra force to, or no, just thunder damage actually. Now that I'm looking at my actual notes, it does 1d4 extra thunder damage, and it is a scimitar.
I see. I think Priscilla would enjoy that then. I think I'll hold on to it all the same.
You hear him like grumble audibly. Listen,
Sorry, did you want to raise the bid?
listen. Money is not an object to me. You name a price and I will give it to you. It is my job to collect and archive these items of dead gods.
Well, then I'll tell you what. You help me restore my monastery, and you can have it.
Where's your monastery?
It is on an island near Weregild, I think. Is that correct, Belle?
Yeah. He goes, matter of fact, Brock, do you have the scroll?
I should. All things considered, I haven't used much in the way of magic.
Wonderful. Let me have it.
Brack
Bell.
will hand that scroll back over to Trog.
Yes, Venny.
At this point, would I be able to roll knowledge religion or something of the like to like
He did not
See?
exist when you were
no like see if Cho at least recognizes that this is someone with a divine.
Well, as he reaches for
information
the
for
scroll,
that.
his entire body
Oh,
changes
okay.
to a
And never
goblin.
mind.
He will take it and go, and then recite the song. You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe
What
with
babe?
the power. What power?
What power?
You know, and he does the song, opens a portal to this essentially warehouse. He goes, come on in, come in.
Ooh, portal.
Uh,
Cho steps in.
And he
Yeah.
inside is essentially a sanitized warehouse, and he kind of pulls up a contract scroll and he goes, sign this, and I will have workers come out to your monastery wherever it is in the world, and it will be restored to the best of their ability.
You've got it. I'll sign here, and here's the sword.
He takes it, and as he grasps the sword, it disappears. And he looks at it and goes, that's not good.
I take it it's been brought back to whoever doesn't want it in your hand?
Now, that means that another dead god's been resurrected, which, if it's Eru, then good, absolutely. We missed her a lot, but it depends on the god that's been resurrected. I have research to do, but you will have your monastery completed, regardless. You gave me the weapon.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. And he will shoo you out of his shop.
Yeah, cool. Just step back out of the portal.
As you step out of the portal, as like everybody kind of steps out of the portal, it closes
gonna
with a snap.
I was gonna say, if it was just me, I'd be like, no, Joe!
But yeah, it closes with a snap. The booth that you guys were standing in front of is gone. It's just a stone wall.
Oh. Well, I didn't mean to make him close up shop.
You didn't. Something alarming did. Something that alarmed him.
Ah. Fair enough.
But yeah,
I just wanted to, now that plot has actually progressed, I'd like to have Brack do a little bit of lightheartedness and, and I wanted to try and make a trade deal with him. Next time.
Brock, you hear in your head, listen, you know the song. You don't need the scroll. Just sing the song whenever next time you're not doing things, and we can make the trade deal. What are you trying to trade? Just in your head. You're the only one that hears this.
So again, in the back of Brock's mind, a light chorus of voices, but he basically says, long story short, proprietary ownership of the design of Boom Book, or the, basically the handheld doomsday gun I'm making.
You want a patent?
I want to, 1, patent it, and 2, sell you said patent.
All right. Check your pocket.
Well,
Check your coat pocket.
we should probably deal with that when
Just you got
matters
a
of
contract
dead
in there.
gods aren't on
You
the
got a
lines.
contract in there. Whenever you're ready, sign it, send it back. I'll send you some gold and some ammo.
Hell yeah. Pleasure doing business with you.
A pleasure. Oh, as always.
Oh god, Trog is my favorite of the gods.
He is
pretty
many people's favorites. But yeah, so we kind of pan in now over. Does anybody else want to do anything while in the city before we pan over back to the rest of the group?
I think I'm all set.
And are you taking your baby griffin with you? That's the other question.
Oh yeah.
We'd have to find like a place to keep it safe here, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody we
if-
trust.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
I'll carry him around.
Belle,
Yes.
how close do you think would you say Cho is to Dathahala?
As
Proximity or relationship?
Yeah, that is a
Hmm?
good question. Proximity
What-
or relationship?
Relationship.
You're a Lunarian tiefling. You're considered one of her direct descendants.
What if Cho just asks Dathahala herself to like, hey, we found this baby griffin. I personally don't want it to die. Could you take care of it for a moment while we go deal with an assassin?
You could say the prayer. It does not immediately get answered.
Got
I will hold on to this griffin and no one will touch it.
it. For now.
Please
Uh,
leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, please leave a message when the moon is up. It's currently the middle of the day.
Right.
But yeah, so the griffin just kind of like is ready to go with you guys. The other question is, are you taking the road to the Great Bridge, or are you going to take the other option where you can fjord the river on pontoons?
I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't take the road.
1 second, folks.
Okay.
Either option is fine for me. I can fly.
Oh yeah.
And either way is fine by me. Normally I lead people by foot, but boats is fine by me as well.
By the
I'll
way,
just think like a rock if I fall, you know?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, does Gem have wings as well?
She does not.
Oh.
That's an optional trait, and I
Yeah.
decided not to go with it.
Got it.
Basically, my thinking was like if like her tribe was kind of like sort of this mutated group that has like this stony skin, probably wouldn't be able to fly from the extra weight and stuff. So
I mean,
Yeah.
true. But
It also
we
makes sense
shall-
if you're a rock climber.
yeah.
yes, exactly. I was like that would also take away from like all the rock climbing stuff. So maybe no
Yeah.
flying.
So, sorry about that. I didn't mean to disappear.
Good.
But yeah, you are able to. You guys can choose to go by boat. It is cheaper to go by boat because you do have to like pay to get through the Great Gate. But
What?
yeah, I mean it's a heavily fortified gate. They do charge a toll to cross the bridge. It's called taxes.
Let's say that we just skip out on the toll. We just not pay attention to them. We just go past them.
There's a
Out of
giant gate that you'd have to open.
You know what's cheaper than a toll? Free.
Yeah, you know what's free? The pontoon boats.
Are they?
Yeah, the pontoon boats are free.
So I'd
All
say
right.
go by pontoon then, probably.
Yeah.
How Question: how legal are the pontoons?
That is a good question.
I don't care how legal
That's a
they
good
are.
question.
Morally
However,
dubious.
Then
I say
Cho.
let's take the
morally, how dubious are taxes?
I mean, the taxes
Yeah.
that Emberhaven impose go toward making sure that like the infrastructure of the city is well maintained, the wall is well defended, the people are well taken care of. It's not like modern dystopia. It's the taxes of Emberhaven are actually used for things.
I mean, I imagine the bridge toll is similar to like the Mackinac Bridge toll, where it's like, hey, it's $4 to cross.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know,
much.
just
It's
to-
like, hey, give
for
us 4
maintaining the
copper
bridge
and
top.
yeah, just give us 4
Yeah.
copper and get your ass across the bridge.
In that case, Cho would probably vote for going through the bridge.
Okay.
As someone who's probably traveled back and forth a few times, is the bridge is probably preferable? Question mark.
The bridge is easier, whereas the pontoons are faster.
Yeah, my vote's for the bridge.
Okie dokie. I will stealth across.
Brack, mostly for the excuse of he's a pirate, he wants back on a boat, votes for the pontoons.
Disappointed.
Okay.
We're not doing pontoons.
Yeah, is thoroughly disappointed that he was outvoted.
I mean, if you'd like, it can just be us two on pontoon.
I would not.
Oh no, there's safety in numbers, and also
Yada yada yada.
yada yada yada, something something something. Pretend I made a better excuse.
Well, I think before your yadas and yadas, Bella was going to give a warning against it, so I think that's reason enough.
Yeah, I was gonna warn against splitting the party. It's always a bad idea.
Brack
I will be, however, be
secretly
stealthish across.
just. This is how I died the third time. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
All right, are we set to go?
All right. Yeah.
or-
Sorry, I had to quickly answer a text message. My apologies.
No worries.
But yeah, so you guys are able to head, kind of along the. Do you use the main road path, or are you could technically cut across the wasteland that is the crags, and it be a shorter journey to the bridge, but the main road is better protected.
Yeah,
I see no reason not to take the main road.
Yeah, I think I'd fight for the main road.
Are the main roads also told? That's actually a great question.
No, the main
'cause
road.
That will change my mind. Okay,
The
cool.
main road is not also told. It's just the bridge. Okay, so you approach the bridge and you're able to kind of there. It's flanked by two dwarven barracks that have like these heavily armed dwarves. One of which is riding on this massive battle goat, and he will approach and go, "Hail, travelers! You all have the toll. It's 4 copper apiece, or a silver for the group."
Ah, shit, I need the rules.
Quick math, it's 100 copper to no, it's 10 copper.
10 copper to a silver.
10 copper to silver. Yeah.
I mean, I'll pay up the silver.
She just hands the silver over.
Oh,
before the math is done.
The guards will not object to you both handing over a silver. They will, however, not give you a refund.
Ron
Great.
is so loaded. Holy shit, what the fuck?
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'll get the refund back.
Silver pieces?
Yeah.
10?
Well, it's 1 silver piece for your whole group, or
Yeah.
4 copper a person.
Oh.
It's
everyone put your-
they offer a group deal.
Everybody put your money away. I'll give them a silver piece.
We
Two people have already done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cho already paid.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I'm happy to let other people pay them.
As the gates open, you do see on the opposite side of this massive wrought iron gate is a beautiful marble and gold bridge. It's essentially like looking into opposite land, essentially, as kind of going over the bridge. You see that the across the bridge, and Jim, you specifically see this. I just couldn't actually get a mossy texture in the map maker. The ground on the opposite side is the blue moss that, or at least on the left to the west of the bridge, is the blue moss that was in the Garden District, and all the way up to the city of Sapphire Callium, which you can see in the distance, is this deep blue bioluminescent moss. And on the east is essentially dead stalked mushrooms. These dripping green dead stalked mushrooms. And the gate guards will kind of go, avoid the Valley of the Dead. There's been a lot of activity to the east, and we have been advising travelers not to head that way. Should you need to head that way or end up waylaid, try not to breathe in the fumes.
How dead is dead for the Valley of the Dead?
Lots of zombies, infected, undead creatures, necromancers, that kind of deal.
Sure.
Can easily infect you and turn you into a... Well, not you specifically, because I believe you're one of the Lunarians, but the rest of your group, probably susceptible.
Ron narrows her eyes a little and nods.
But yeah, so I want you guys to please, if you wouldn't mind, roll me a D100, please.
Kind of.
You absolutely
Sure.
can. And then I need someone to roll me a D8, if you wouldn't mind.
I'll do the D8.
Let's see.
15 and 3.
Alrighty, give me 2 seconds.
15 with the U100, 3
Oh,
on the
goodbye again. Hopping in and out.
Oh, I
Mhm.
see.
Sorry about that. Internet had a hiccup.
You are okay.
Inexcusable.
It happens.
So, you guys end up stumbling upon, as you are traveling, a ruin. You can place your characters anywhere you like on the map. But in this ruin, you can hear chanting and just kind of definitely bad. Like this is definitely a bad situation.
Oh, fun.
Where are we approaching from?
You would be approaching from the southeast, so bottom right hand corner.
Okay. It's interesting when you first drag them in, it's like off grid.
Yeah,
It's like, thanks, Roll20.
right.
Flawless software, no issues.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna grab your things, your give you control of your tokens and shit, and let people see your HP.
Yay.
I may or may not know how to put in the token.
You just kind of click your character and drag.
Yeah, just drag the name from the
There you go.
journal app. Yeah.
That makes this a lot easier.
Yeah. I cannot find Ranu's name in the thing. What is it under?
That's Murano.
Ah, okay, because it starts with an M. That's why I couldn't find
Murano
it.
and no one calls him no one ever calls him his full name.
Yeah, except his
Sure that,
mom.
I'm sure maybe family, but that's it.
Yeah, that's about it. I gotta know these things to give you player permissions. And then Tisiphone and Brock, yeah.
Tisiphone starts with an M.
Liar. Oh
I
wait,
mean,
no you don't.
she
No.
bitch.
You're absolutely right. Holy shit.
Symphony.
It's Matron Tisiphone, yeah.
Yeah.
A list of people who probably call Ranu his full name, his siblings, from messing with him.
Yeah.
Or teasing him.
Or threatening to have him assassinated.
Which we made.
You know, like you do.
Like you do.
It's fine. I've never had a problem with my family before. Why would today be different?
They tried to kill you.
Alrighty, so you guys see surrounding an ancient pile of bones, a group of. You guys can't see that, can you? That thing you're pinging.
I
This
mean, is
circle
it
with
part
the
of the
vortex?
map?
The vortex thingy?
Okay, cool. I forgot that there was a vortex there. But yeah, there's a thing over the vortex on my screen.
The thing that they're summoning, no doubt.
Yeah, pretty much. You
I
see,
see.
sitting at the top of this group of 4 undead warriors. There are 4 undead gnolls and a dragonborn sorcerer who is chanting in Draconic. What do you do?
Ooh, I speak Draconic.
He is essentially they're essentially like there is no translation to like modern common that this language is. It's just magical mumbo jumbo essentially that is spell word, like words specifically for a conjuration spell.
Gotcha. They're not using any like names or anything.
No, they are not.
Okay.
The only word that you catch is Dracaris, which means dragon.
Okay. I figured I probably should have guessed that by the sorcerer.
But yeah, so what are you guys doing as you come up on this this cult essentially?
Since I see this group, I'm gonna use Flesh of Stone so that I'm ready for this fight.
Okay. Very plainly, you can see that someone has been sacrificed on this altar here. What appears to be a currently bleeding out halfling.
Oh, poor thing.
Here, I will even grab a token for the halfling because I have one.
The kind
Well.
of bleeding out that can be saved, or
Potentially, if you're quick enough.
Okay.
Well, question.
Yes, answer.
Does the mask need to go on?
I mean, they're sacrificing a
on.
person and trying to summon
Yeah.
a creature. And
Yeah, that was more of a rhetorical question.
yeah.
Yeah, the mask is on.
Let's see. How many of them could I possibly get into a 15-foot combat?
That is a good
Oh.
question.
Also, Bell, real quick, would I have been able to buy 1 or 2 potions of healing, basic ones, before leaving?
Probably, yeah.
Would that have been like 100 gold, 150?
50 gold total.
50? Okay. For 2 basic potions of healing.
Yeah.
Or how? Yeah.
My final question: if something says I cast in a 10 by 10 by 10 cube, it has to align to the grid lines?
Yeah, pretty much.
It helps.
Because these two are awfully close.
They are. That is a
I
10
could
by 10
almost-
cube.
It is? I thought these
You can.
were
Well, no,
5 foot.
it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to align to the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, you can absolutely
This, for
that.
example.
Yeah, that
Okay.
that counts.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
You can make it a
I'm ready.
diamond shape.
Yep,
Okay, yeah, you have surprise. Like you guys each get one action before initiative starts.
One action. Okay.
Oh.
You can move
do
and
we
have an
still get the
action.
free action? Yeah. Okay.
So you can move and do an action before initiative, and then three action action economy when initiative starts.
Mhm.
My move speed is 30, so I can get here, and then yeah, I can cast into that space. Okay. Is it okay if I just do we roll initiative and then go
Nope,
for it, or
go for it, and then I'll have you roll initiative.
sounds good?
Because that
So-
tells me
Hey.
how many people I have to roll initiative for.
Hey,
Think these
Belle.
rocks difficult terrain.
Say again?
Think these rocks difficult terrain.
No, they are not.
Even if it was difficult terrain, since it's rock, I don't treat it as difficult terrain.
I am thinking to do this. Someone else was talking. It's nice.
Brock, you were asking a
What's the
question.
range on the bolter again?
100 feet.
I forgot about that. Brack is just gonna light this guy up with a bolter, because he looks the most fancily dressed and is therefore most likely the most important.
Okay. Roll an attack with the bolt. So you can get a single shot off. You can't do
35.
rapid shot. So 35, doing 8 piercing damage, and then I have to make a concentration save.
Nice.
Okay, he does succeed the concentration. Brock, that's yours. But when you open up, all of the undead now know you're there, because it was very loud.
Oh yeah, no, it's why I had him move here. Actually, no, we'll say I had him move here. That way he's a bit further from everyone else. So that way the loud explosion that is a single bolter round going off, everyone's focused on him, not the 4 other people he came in here with.
Yeah, let me roll initiative for the bad guys.
Oh no!
I wanted.
I was
You
gonna
all
use
get
entangling infusion.
you all still get to do your thing, but I'm just
Okay,
gonna
okay.
pre-roll their thing.
Sure. Okay.
What was that gesture?
Jess, you were saying something?
I wanted to stunning strike the guy in front of me.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay. Do you need me to pull up stunning? It's stunning fist. Do you need me to pull that up to you?
I know what it does.
Okay. Bonk. Good thing I made a punch button.
Yeah, you actually made a punch button.
Fuck.
Huzzah!
I miss. Unless this guy's AC's of 9.
So are you talking about the undead in front of you? No,
Yeah.
you miss.
For my melee attack, I don't know if it has strength that's supposed to be added to it.
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, because you're a monk.
Oh, that's supposed to be plus 9 then. I rolled a.
It's an 18.
So 3
It had
plus
plus.
9?
It had plus 6, so you add 3 to that.
Oh, okay, so 11.
That still miss.
Yeah, that still misses.
That's
They're
fine.
wearing padded armor, so that still misses.
You just hit armor. That's fine.
Yeah, you get a heavy slap on some padded armor. But yeah,
It's just like a punching bag.
I did my entangling infusion on these two, and I rolled a 28 for it.
okay, yeah, they failed. They take 13 points of damage each.
Cool. And because of entangling infusion, they become entangled for 1
It's-
minute.
It's these two here, yeah.
Yes, those
Okay.
two.
That's 10
13.
rounds.
Yep, exactly.
Yep, they are
It is.
entangled for a hot minute.
It is. I feel perhaps like the geomancer is a little bit busted, but I just sort of chose it for like I want to do an all rock character. So
I like this. I like it a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
so, um, yeah, to Tiffany, what are you doing?
Hello. How fast can I move in a turn, like a surprise round, if I use my action to help me move faster?
You can dash for double your movement speed.
Okay, so I can get about there-ish, maybe?
Yep.
Alright. I think that's a decent spot to start at. And then... do-do-do-do-do-do. Cone. Okay. And then this one, not so much. Alright. I would like to... Yeah, I'll just do that. That'll
Okay.
be my thing, because I'm using my action to get this far.
Yep. And then, Cho, what are you doing?
I will be moving all the way here.
Okay.
Do I provoke an attack of opportunity?
No, because they are surprised.
Got it.
So they're flat-footed, so they don't get they
Yeah.
don't get the attack of opportunity on this round. Okay. Roll initiative.
Pathfinder.
Say what?
Pathfinder, is it when you enter their range of attack
Yeah.
of opportunity, or is when you leave?
In-
Okay, so that
It's
different
basic.
both.
Yeah.
both. Okay.
In basic Pathfinder, it's whenever you're in their threat range, which means if they have a weapon or they are willing to punch you, whenever you're within the range of that weapon. Ranged
Ugh.
weapons normally don't provoke attacks. Don't have that the threat space, but they can. Same with spells.
Gotcha.
I don't know about Pathfinder though.
The manipulate action, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Ranu, Cho.
Alright,
I
should
rolled
roll that.
real bad.
Oh, because of that.
Alrighty. So Ranu, what did you roll?
Natural 20, 23.
All right. Cho, what did you roll?
Natural 20, 25.
Well, fuck. To Tiffany, what did you roll?
17.
And Brock, what did you roll? Crow, if you are speaking, you are muted.
I am so sorry, I completely forgot, but I got a
Okay.
15 on the dice for a total of 21.
21. All right. And Jem, what did you roll?
A good old 8.
Fantastic.
Yay!
Alrighty. So, Cho, you're first. What you doing?
Yay! So 2 can keep, but I will 5 foot over here.
Okay.
Then have an action to prepare a weapon skill.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to attack for the rest of my turn with 2
Alrighty.
actions. So can get an attack.
Uh,
Go.
I'm going to use this Dragonborn's one villain action to activate Shield.
Uh-huh.
So, just to bump up its AC a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Go ahead. You can roll your attacks now.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Fantastic.
And that's a crit. With
Well,
an actual 20.
Fuck. All right, yeah. Roll an attack. Roll damage.
Okay, so that is a 8 plus my normal weapon damage plus 1 bleeding
Yep.
from Red Mantis bleeding. So public roll damage modifier 8 because it's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Met. And
She takes
the
17 points of damage. And
Plus one bleeding.
bleed. Okay, so 8 minus 18 points of damage.
yeah, and one of that is consecutive.
Well, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so he had 38 points of health at the time. Now minus 18 points. Okay, he is at half. And the concentration has not broken on the
Oh.
spell.
Wait, I also do first strike damage because they haven't acted, right?
Yep. Well, no,
That is
technically no, they have not.
that is an extra d6
Okay.
precision damage, so an extra 4.
Okay. You are, however, I will say that you notice that every time you hit this Dragonborn, the blood that's coming out of the Dragonborn is seeping into the portal.
Okay. And now
Hopefully
it's
one of you
bleeding.
knows how to dispel that.
And now it's bleeding.
Yeah, continuously bleeding, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I mean, I can probably stop it, in a way.
That would be half an action, 2 actions.
So you have one more half action.
I'm moving here if I can.
That will invoke an attack of opportunity.
If I were to move here instead, would I also provoke?
No, that's a 5
Okay,
foot.
then
Yeah.
I am moving there instead.
Okay, because you're still technically in the threat range there. So if you move within the 5 foot cube around the Dragonborn, then you're but yeah, no, you're one step closer to helping that tiny halfling that is slowly bleeding out.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, it's the top of the round, so
Damage dice.
yeah. She takes just that little bit much more damage. Ranu, you're next.
All right, baby. I want bop. I want fight.
Okay.
Move right here. Right here. I want punch. Oh god, I haven't played this. I haven't touched human ages. Okay, my key pool should be updated.
Yes, your key pool should be updated.
I only have 2 points, apparently.
You should have a lot more than that.
I will figure that out after my turn.
Okay. Because, like, I know you're more than 2 levels into monk.
Yeah, I will figure it out. So, make an additional attack. Alright, I got first punch.
Natural 1. Okay. Yeah, no, that misses.
Rod is not having a good time.
Yeah, Ranu, not in a good way today.
What does sneak attack damage apply?
Sneak attack damage applies if you are flanking, or if had you hit on the surprise round, that would be sneak attack. This is not.
That's
Are-
fine, I figured.
Are they flat-footed still, or
No, currently they are not.
Okay. Then yeah.
Third attack, I'm spending a key point to do another attack.
So both of those will hit. The 21 and the 18, so 8.
I want to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a -2 for an additional attack.
Yep. Those both hit. These things
No, I
only
didn't-
have a 12 AC.
Okay, no, I'm looking at flurry of blows, and it has the same attack bonus as my regular punch. Whatever.
I calculate I just do the minuses in my head.
Oh, critical.
Hey, how's that natural 20 taste?
So, what's your total max unarmed strike damage? D8, yeah, it's a D8. So,
8 plus 3.
so 8 plus 9. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, so 17 more points of damage. Describe how you would like to murder this this zombie.
I'm gonna punch it right through the chest.
Okay. So you guys see Ranu rear back after missing twice and just literally punch the heart out of this zombie.
Am I in danger? Because I just did a thing. Yes, but I'm inevitably always in danger. What's the difference?
The blood that drips out of this zombie's chest. Roll a con save.
Oh,
or
great.
not con. It's fortitude save against infection.
16.
You do pass. However, the infected blood does seep into the portal.
That's fun. Damn. If only he could think a little bit.
If only he could think a little bit.
Well, real
Yes.
quick.
Yes.
Would the Dragonborn have to roll concentration from my attack?
He already did twice.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry about
I
that.
just roll those behind the DM screen.
Yeah. You're fine. Well, yeah.
Okay. Up next after Ranu and Brock, or after Cho, Ranu, Brock, you're up.
So we have 3 actions.
Yes, you do.
The full auto bolter is
Takes
a
up all
single
3.
action. It takes up all 3.
Yeah, for full auto, it's all 3. You're taking up your whole action to use full auto. A single shot from the bolter is a single action. Full auto is your whole turn.
Okay. Well, because I have the bolter and because it is Brack's new toy,
It would be a little
What?
broken to have given you a full auto bolter 3 times in a row.
Figured
Say
I'd
hello
ask.
to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend. Anyways, I'd like to just do a quick test shot. I want
Okay.
to shoot the dead center of the portal.
Absolutely. Roll an attack. Wonderful. Okay.
Does a 24 hit beat its... Oh no, it's regular AC.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Because
does.
it's the bolt.
The bolter also explodes, which activates the magical properties of the portal. Thanks, Brock.
Ah,
Oh no!
Congratulations, Brock.
Wait, so the bolter explodes as in there is no more bolter?
No,
or
the
bolter...
round explodes. Because bolter rounds are explosive. And as it does, a massive fucking blue dragon comes out of the fucking portal.
That's
Cool.
fantastic.
Grand.
Ah!
Maybe we can reason with it. Who knows?
Well, that's, that is suboptimal. You know what we have to do with that, right?
Kill it?
Not invoke the wrath of the dragon god again?
is that a crit?
More
Drac
bolter
is
rounds.
just hitting both shots. Does a 32.
Yeah, natural
Nat
20.
20.
Nat 20 is going to hit. So what is your max bolter damage? So that's a 12.
It's also a gun, right? So what's the multiplier?
Oh, yeah, times 3. That is a
times 3.
Yeah, no, that's a times 4 because it's a bolter. Holy shit.
I mean, guns are normally also times 4.
Yeah,
Which is
okay.
fun. Which is
So-
fun.
So that's yup. 12, 13, 16, 17,
Welcome to Earth,
24.
motherfucker.
18.
Oh, hold on. I think I still have a metal can here so I can do a Space Marine impression, but
43.
You don't have to do that. In fact, I request you do not.
51 damage in the first shot.
Right.
the second attack, because I don't know how to turn off the attack 1 and
No, I get
attack 2
I see.
thing.
I see.
Does a
28.
28
Yeah, that
it's
28's gonna hit.
Okay, so that's just 7 damage on the second attack.
Yeah, there you go. That's how much damage you've done comparatively to his health bar.
Oh,
Are these 2 health bars, or are they
That
different
is
types of
2
bars?
health bars.
Oh my!
wow.
We can make it.
I have
You'll be
thrown you
fine.
into the deep end. Enjoy.
I have a question.
Answer.
Are these zombies or are these gnolls?
They are both.
Fuck. Is the dragon
Zombie
a zombie?
gnolls.
The dragon is not undead. It is a regular ass dragon.
Okay. Well, that's something at least. It does change my plan to know that these are zombies, though.
Yeah, these are indeed zombies.
Is the dragon bleeding now? Even like
Yes.
just a
Yes.
Is the portal still there?
Oh no, the portal's gone. I just can't destroy it off the map.
Okay, now that the dragon's bleeding,
Actually, I might
I
be able
think
to.
this is the first time Brack has seen a proper dragon bleed.
Yeah, it's just blue dripping blood.
He is
let it get on you, it'll
very
stain you.
confused as to why it is blue.
That's what color.
Why are you
That's
blue?
what color dragon's blood is.
Jesse, why are you blue?
Jesse, we need the blue.
But yeah, that's his turn. He is now very worried.
Yeah, because the dragon is looking right at you. You just shot him. He is pissed.
I just realized I could have had Ryan Coast doing stuff, but I've never actually made a token for Ryan Coast, so it's fine.
I could give you a morally dubious owl token.
Nah.
You know, more like
Actually,
these-
because talking is a free action, can I have Brack cover up his now rising fear with unnecessary amounts of bravado?
You could try.
what if, hear me out? We actually tried to like get this dragon on our side and not
Try
have to
and
fight
talk
it.
to the dragon? Yeah.
You have an opportunity to surrender, dragon. What say you?
Now, is that in character?
Not yet.
Okay. Because it is now
Yeah.
Tisephane's
That's very
turn.
not a that is very not a Tiffany thing to say. So
Yeah,
no.
it is now Tisephane's turn.
Okay. So knowing that these are zombies, my plan has changed. I'm gonna move up here and scream at them.
Okay.
So this will hit all three of the ones like within this little area here, 15-foot cone.
The dragon and the two gnolls? Two gnoll
Yes.
zombies? Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ka-chow. Cool. So DC, Wizmod. Alright, one. Okay, so DC 13 or be shaken. Yeah. And I guess if they roll a 1, it becomes worse.
They both the gnolls rolled a 1.
Oh, well then they are both frightened if they rolled a 1.
Yeah, that's why I put that there. The dragon is,
Lovely.
however, immune.
Okay, that's all right. Though the roll is still necessary because apparently they also get a negative level.
Yeah, I rolled. They also apparently take 12 damage each.
Yes, they all take 12 damage from the. This is a dragon scream because this is from Dragon Style, so I'm sure the dragon probably knows this and is insulted.
Yeah, he absolutely is. However, both of these gnoll
Excellent.
zombies are dead as fuck.
I want to
lovely.
imagine Tissy just screamed at them the equivalent of like, bitch.
Just fucking roars in Draconic. The dragon just looks over. Fuck you.
I don't suppose you'll surrender.
The dragon just kind of looks at you, raises both eyebrows like, did you really just say that? And then chuckles and
I
goes,
figured I'd ask.
no. Funny, but no.
Very well then. And then she's going to bite the dragon. This
Bold
will
move.
be. Let's see. Okay, so add 5 to this roll because it is my first melee attack.
Okay.
38.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. That is a nat 20.
Yeah.
38.
So roll damage. So that's
Okie
your.
dokie.
Yep.
That'll also have an additional, because it is. I have it rated as strength for two-handed, which is 1.5, but for her first strike, it is always times 2.
Yep.
So that adds another 3 to the top of that, so that'll be 14 damage as she bites the shit out of this dragon. And I think since I crit, that also has another effect. I think I do con damage.
Yeah, you do con damage.
Okay, 1 point of con damage.
But also you do more than just the. So that's.
Oh, I'm rolling as
Yeah,
well. Yes,
yeah,
or I'm adding the
yeah,
maximum,
you're adding
right?
The maximum, right? Yeah.
Okay, so 6 plus 10, 16. Add 16 to that.
Yeah.
So 30.
30 points of damage.
30 chomp.
Yeah, and then you, because you did con damage, took it off the second health bar.
Hey, nice.
So it's a shield and an actual health.
Yes. Yes, it is a shield and
Okay.
actual health.
I think my last action will be spent using a summon nature ally to summon a bat swarm on the other side of the dragon, like over here-ish,
Okay.
if I could.
I don't really have a token for that, but I will grab what I have.
I can draw a little bat if you'd like.
Well,
I'll draw tiny little bats if you prefer. Oh, that's cute.
it's the
That'll do.
morally dubious owl.
Perfect.
What is the bat swarm's HP?
Bat swarm has 13 HP.
Yeah, my joke fits. Not enough.
Yeah, it will not be enough, but it is also a swarm, and thus
Harder to
tricky.
hit. Much harder to hit, yeah.
Yeah.
They do
Alright.
bleed damage.
Ooh.
And is that your whole turn?
Yes, they will be effective later.
Okay. Next
Hopefully.
up is the dragon. First thing the dragon is going to do is shift this way.
Oh, you scared?
Eat this dragonborn.
Oh.
Restoring 16 health points to its shield.
Ah,
So I bet
that
on the
is
shield.
unfortunate.
And then, Brock, I need you to make I need the bat swarm, the knoll, which is going to immediately fail because it's an undead, and Brock to make a reflex save against lightning breath.
Oh, geez.
25 from the bats.
19 off of Brack.
Brock, that is not quite enough.
Oh, good thing he has that plus 10 because he rolled a 9. How much damage is Brack taking here?
I will roll it public. 47 points of lightning damage.
So
Fun.
that is a little over half of his health. That is not the
Damn, you
right
tanky
button I
boy.
meant to roll, but
Yeah. The knoll is dead as shit. Because it failed immediately. The bat swarm, however, did not take damage because it is a
Hell yeah.
swarm and fucking harder to hit.
Rolled a 25.
Yeah, it rolled a 25, so it just dispersed and reformed. So you still have a bat swarm. And then for the dragon's third action, it is going to attempt to take flight. The bat swarm will get an attack of opportunity.
Lovely.
Is it flight to attack or flight to leave?
Yeah, you don't know. It's just trying to get into the air. This cavern,
let it
by the
get-
way, is about 300 feet tall.
Oh,
It's
so
big
right,
fucking
we're
cavern.
underground. Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
this is a big fucking cavern, but it's big enough where this thing can fly, like accurately.
Okay. So the dragon takes 1d6 from swarm damage, and then if, as a result of taking damage, 1 bleed damage as well.
Okay. Roll the damage.
All right, that'll be 2 regular damage and 1
So
bleed. That will
3.
be continuing for a little while.
So -3, because that's how the swarm works. The swarm takes from the conduit.
Per round thereafter.
And it's
I
going
guess
to
that's for as long
fly
as the
right
here.
here for right now. You have eliminated every enemy but the dragon.
I mean, I think it's enticed by the treasure all of a sudden.
It is. It is. It's a dragon.
Guys, what if
Treasure.
we let it take all the treasure so we didn't have to fight it?
Oh, are you scared?
Next up would be Gem.
Okay. I am going to spend an action to gather power. Basically, this allows me to reduce my burn cost by 1.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move close enough that I can shoot at it. So I'm going to move to like here-ish.
Okay. I'm just gonna do something really quickly. I'm just gonna. If any of you are watching the stream, don't. Just for the moment.
I'm drawing.
Don't.
With my Spotify.
Don't.
This will be next.
I didn't realize that I had given this dragon as many HP as I did, so I wanted to nerf it quickly.
I'm doing another entangling infusion on it.
Okay.
10.
No.
So I only take 1 burn, but still, I know that's not enough.
Yeah, no. You attempt, but it is. I must say it's quite a little too far off the ground for your vines and things to grab it.
Mhm.
So it will
Okay.
like fly up, and now is focused on you. You have one more action.
Well, it probably would have been focused on me before. I forgot to describe gather power. So, a kineticist can gather power, energy, or elemental matter as a move action. Gathering power creates an extremely loud, visible display in a 20-foot radius centered on the kineticist as the energy or matter swirls around her.
What
So
he
it would have been like a very big show,
he
basically, of
did
me moving
notice
forward.
you, but he was paying a little more attention to Brock, who had just shot him.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So actually, it says it's part of my move action. So technically, that wasn't an action
It
yet.
would have been considered a half action, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to. I think I can only use 1 gather power per turn because the other form of gather power, like to do 2 burn, is like the full turn. So
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense that I'd be able to use it multiple times in 1 turn.
So what I would say is, because full turn is usually like 1 action, what I will do is that it will take a single full action to do.
Sure, if I do it again.
Yeah, if you do it again.
Okay. I'm really wanting to entangle to try and prevent it from flying. So I think, so I had the, no, I wouldn't. I moved, so half action. I attacked, that's an action. So I wouldn't be able to gather power and then.
Yeah, you'd have to either, well,
Would gather power at the end of my turn be the start of the 2 action for it going over into the next turn?
Okay,
Or
yeah, you
the
can do
2
that.
burn?
You can do that.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So it like I'm gathering the power and like there's sort of like rocks swirling around me as I'm
Dragon
like,
Ball style.
yeah, gathering up this power.
All right. Up next is Cho. You're up.
Okay. First things first, safe to assume this is Evil Dragon.
Yeah.
Yes, that's much. Second,
Didn't
how
surrender.
far high is the dragon flying?
He is 15 feet in the air at the moment.
Okay, in that case, I am going to first move here with the first 5 feet of my movement.
Okay. Oh yeah, I
Um,
do need to. It's top of the round, so I need to. Thank you for reminding me. Minus
I will. Is it a half action or a full action to use a potion on someone else?
3. Half action.
Okay, I'm using one of my potions on the halfling.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Uh,
D6?
it'd
Or
be. I believe it's 1d6 plus 4.
past third level. Plus
Yeah.
4. Got it.
Okay.
5
so
healing.
she gets plus 5.
And it's
Oh,
no
no, that's
longer
equal
bleeding.
Yeah. So she kind of looks up. Oh, what is? Holy shit! That's a dragon.
Okay, and for the rest of that act of my movement, I will be flying up to the dragon, the rest of the 15 feet. That is 5 plus 15, that is my whole movement, so that is 2 half actions, so 1 full action.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to use...
Now remember, you have wings.
Yeah, I am flying.
Okay, good.
I will attack with my Hakase,
All right.
so that is normal attack. Please hit.
That's a
That is
fucking crit.
Yeah, not 19. So,
That's a
that
plus
is
3 crit modifier, isn't it?
what Kin does is it doubles my threat range, which a
Mhm.
katana is 18 to 20. So doubling that would be 15 to 20.
Yep.
So that is my
No,
D8.
what I am telling
from...
you is that in Pathfinder,
Mhm.
it also bumps up your crit multiplier to times 3 instead of times 2.
Oh, okay.
So you add your max twice.
Critical multiplier 3. Got it. Good to know. So that is 1d8 plus 16 plus my strength, and then hack acid damage, and then red mantis bleeding. That is a lot of numbers. Okay, so
Big number.
plus 16. That is 25 from just the normal attack,
Okay.
plus 2d6 from the hack acid. So 9 precision. So that is a total so far of 34. Plus 1 bleeding for a total of 35 damage.
Okay.
And now have an action to prepare a weapon skill.
Okay.
That will be my turn. Unless I can do defensive. No, that would be the start of my turn, so never mind.
Yeah.
Quick question. Was the dragon up in the air, and I should have taken that into account for casting distance?
It's 15 feet in the air, but because your thing hits a 10-foot cube, I will say you could have gotten its feet.
Okay, I could have moved a little bit closer, like 5 or 10 feet, but I just wanted to check on that. So.
But yeah, you're good. Okay. Brock, you're next.
Well, Brack is gonna get a little closer, so that's half an action on movement.
Wait, I was wrong. Ranu's next. Sorry.
Oh.
If that's the case, I will have Brack stay there.
So how much do we really want to fight this thing? Like
I mean, you seem reluctant.
No, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm thinking in my mind of like possibly negotiating, but if everybody wants to fight it, but I also want to ground. So there's not a lot I can do right now.
This would have probably unfortunately, we can't really have a super conversation, but it's like there's a cult that was summoning a dragon. This is probably bad, you know.
It also didn't seem to want to surrender when I gave it the opportunity.
My
Also-
main problem here is I don't think
Ranu,
Yes,
you can
yeah.
also like pick up stones and throw them.
true.
That's your other option as far as attacks go.
Would that count as a monk weapon?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard monk thing.
What would I roll for that?
So I would say just roll your unarmed strike,
Okay.
and when it hits, if it hits, you get sneak attack damage because Cho's flanking.
Would I have to move?
No, you're in 30 feet. You're within 30 feet.
Okay.
You're throwing a rock. Yeah, 21 hits. Does 11 bludgeoning damage plus sneak attack.
Well, let me roll sneak attack.
So that's another. So that's 11, 15 damage on the first hit.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay, that's the only attack that hit within those three.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm good over here.
Yeah, you're gonna just hide behind the cunning action. Hide behind the fucking rock.
Not much I can really do, so.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. Now, Brock, it is your turn.
So I was gonna have Brack use his movement to get a little closer, but that would mean he only gets 2 shots off with the bolter.
Well, as
And-
long as he doesn't move his full movement speed, it doesn't count as it's a free movement. If you move your full movement, it's a half action.
Oh.
But also,
so that
Bolter only
means-
carries 15 rounds. How many rounds have you fired?
So far he has fired 4.
Okay. Just remember to keep counting what's in your clip.
Yeah, so Brack can move here, and we're going to fire 3 more shots. Starting from the lowest does a 20.
All of those are going to hit, and you
7.
know it.
This is against standard AC though, not touch
yeah,
AC.
Yeah, 21 hit, so all of those are going to hit. How much
All
is
right,
the
so
total damage?
11 plus 30, 41. Attack number 2 only works if we're using standard multi-attack rules where, oh yeah, you leveled up high enough.
Well, no,
can attack
you get that
again.
iterative attack.
Oh,
You just get an
so I
extra
get the
shot
iterative
off.
attack
You just get an extra shot
For,
off with
like,
the bolter.
for every shot or just
Just
the
the
one?
one.
Oh, that's wonderful. So 30, 41,
So it's
53
just,
damage.
just an extra 12 damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's. Oh,
Brock
Thank
is, I
God
believe,
for
the highest
bolters.
leveled character in this campaign, this party.
I believe so.
and I might have missed a level up.
Yeah, I don't believe you leveled. No, your health is 78. You're where you're supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Awesome. So he is a level 8 gunslinger.
Yeah, you're a level 8 gunslinger with a bolter. You also could have fixed Boom Book by the time this all rolled around.
Boom
Just
Book
so you're aware.
is repaired, but
Probably a
Boom
bad
Book
idea to use
has
underground.
slightly shorter. Well, has less attacks per round and is more prone to
Explosion.
I'm trying to remember the engineering term. Spontaneous heat-inducing self-disassembly.
Yes. Okay. So after Brock, it is now Stephanie's turn.
Ah, lovely. Okay. So I take it still not interested in surrender.
No, he's just very angry.
All right then. Tiffany's going to get right up in his face.
He is
Well,
in
is-
the air currently.
Oh, okay. Is he immune to being fascinated?
I don't know. Roll. Let me see what that does.
Oh.
Yeah.
It essentially makes a target stop what they're doing and stare at me.
Yes, he is immune to mind-altering effects.
Ah, okay, okay. I guess in that case, how high up is he? Did you say?
15 feet.
Can I use my? What would happen if I used my chain ability to try to trip him in
You
midair?
could just pull him down onto the ground.
Cool. I'd like to do that with the barbed chain.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Let me grab its description. It's combat maneuver. Okay, I can do that. Yeah. Public roll. 15 versus CMD. I assume that does not.
No, that
wait.
actually just barely misses.
Oh, gotcha. Bats. Bats go. Go bats.
Bats. Have it.
Control them, but they are going to swarm some more and do another d6 plus 1 bleed.
Okay, that's only a half action. You could absolutely, like, do another attempt at the chain. So
Cool.
He does 3. He takes 3 more points of red health bar.
Awesome. And I'm going to do another chain because you said that's a half action.
Yeah.
Lovely. Another 15, which
Nope.
also failed.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I throw my sickle, maybe?
You can throw your sickle. You can pick up and throw rocks. Up to you. Whatever you
Let me
wanna,
swap
whatever you
this
wanna
to a
check.
ranged attack to make it more applicable to throwing. Ooh, much worse. All right. Let's give it a go. Hiya! Does a 15 hit?
No,
All right.
I don't mean to laugh. It's just 3 15s in a row.
Well, see that? Yeah, that is funny. It's a much lower roll when it's ranged. She's not good for that. She's going to pout because she can't reach that high.
Pouting is a free action. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna pout because only her bats can hit this thing now.
Up next is the halfling, who will kind of scramble to her feet, pull a crossbow up from the pack she had that was next to the altar that they stole from her, load a crossbow bolt and fire it at the dragon. Hitting, she does 3 points of piercing damage to the dragon. And since she was just revived, she only gets the one action. Up next is the dragon. The dragon is going to attempt to swipe at its claws. It's going to do 2 claws and a bite at Cho. Let me roll that real quick. So do a 17 or a 12 hit your AC.
Nope.
And for the bite, a natural 1. No, so it just wastes its entire turn. Alrighty. Up next is Gem.
Okay. I have quite the turn in store here if everything goes to plan.
Hell yeah.
So I gathered power at the end of my last turn, so my first infusion will not have any burn incurred with it.
Okay.
So I'm going for another entangling infusion.
Alrighty.
27.
Yeah, that'll do it. So the swarm, Tisiphone, and Cho all get attacks of opportunity as this thing is pulled to the ground by the entangling infusion.
Ooh.
Yay!
Now,
All right.
after this, I am going to go for another entangling infusion because if I get it again, it becomes rooted instead of entangled.
Yeah.
So I'll let the attacks of opportunity go first.
Alrighty. The bats do 2 more and then 1 more bleed. And can I use my sickle even though I threw it before? Like maybe I caught it?
Yeah, you could. You were able to. You're able to catch it.
Sick. Then Cosmic Sickle Swing. Hey, there we
Nice.
go.
What the fuck?
So 6 plus 11, 17 maximum health damage.
All right. What's 292 minus 7? You know what? We're just gonna. What was the total?
Total damage?
Yeah.
17 max health damage.
Okay, so we're just gonna take 17.
Unless you want to count the second roll, which I guess is also applicable.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okie dokie.
I'm not even going to complicate, just a normal attack with my katana.
Okay. Swear to God, if this crits, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, a natural 20. So that is 4 damage plus 1 bleeding.
Amazing.
5 damage.
So 8, 16.
Oh, right, it's a critical.
Yeah, it's a
So
crit.
that is 2 plus 16, so 18 plus 1.
So 18 from the shield, and then 1 from the health pool.
Wait, 16 from the critical plus 2. So 18 plus the 2. So 21 actually, because I forgot to add my strength. Yeah, 21 total damage
'Kay.
from Cho.
All right. Yeah, he's not looking. He's not looking like he looks like he's taking damage, but it looks like you can see a visible like magical barrier around him is beginning to slowly dissolve as you fight him. You can go ahead and roll your infusion.
Yeah. So here's my second entangling
28 will
infusion.
hit. 28 will hit.
Cool. So the description for that is if the foe is already entangled by this infusion and fails its save against a second instance of this infusion, the increased amount of elemental matter fuses to the ground, causing the foe to be rooted in place as though anchored to an immobile object. So I think it does get a save against this one.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use his legendary, his like villain action to resist.
Sure.
So he will use his wings to burst away from it, but he is now on the ground and hittable.
Sure, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Still in. Would he
Oh.
still be entangled, or did he escape from the entanglement?
He'd still be like partially entangled, but he is not rooted to the ground.
Right. Okay. So first stage, not second stage. Got it.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm at 5 burn points, which makes I can only have 6 total. So in order to I'm really wanting to get him rooted, so I think I'm going to take this time to gather power again and be able to try and get off this entangling infusion next turn.
Alrighty, and after you is the top of the round. So Cho, you're up.
Yeah. So I'm still in melee, I assume.
Yeah, you're still in melee with the dragon.
Okay. I'm using my new weapon skill, Jinpu, which, by the way,
Yeah. Yeah.
if Hakase was used the turn before, it goes from only 1d6 to 5d6. So let's see if I hit.
See if you crit. You know, like
Yeah.
the last 3 times.
Yeah. Another natural 20.
goodness!
Okay. That'll be max damage twice for every damage dice.
Oh, including
Oh.
the sneak attack?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you think about it this way, Bill, we're using up all of our 20s now before we get into Sapphire Column.
It's
Okay.
true. Before you get into the dungeon that I will have to design next session.
So 1d8 from the katana
Mm-hmm.
plus 16 from the 3
Max
times
yep.
multiplier.
Yep.
And the Hakase is
5,
precision
yeah.
damage.
Yep.
So that is plus 6 times 5 or
Yeah.
plus 5 to 6? 6. Oh, okay, so that is 30.
Yep.
Okay. 52
Okay.
plus 1 bleeding. Second attack, this is normal one. 17. That is a crit.
Yep.
So again. So D8 plus 16 plus 2.
Yep.
Oh wait, I forgot to add the strength.
You could
So-
also just take that 10.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so 10 plus
So
16
10 plus
is
16.
26.
That is 26. Plus 1 bleeding. And
You're slowly
Wait,
chipping away at the red health bar.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to add the strength to the 52. So that would be 50, 55 before. Whatever.
Okay, so minus 3 more damage.
Minus 2.
Well, whatever. I've already typed the minus 3.
Yeah. And should I attack again or prefer another? Fuck it. I'm
That's
just
up to you.
attacking.
Yeah. That
Hey,
will miss.
first non-crit.
Yeah, that'll miss. That was a 6 on the dice.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I think that makes up for the couple of 20s in a row, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Up next will be Ranu. This thing is now on the ground.
Ah, it's in punching distance. Perfect.
Yeah, it's in punching distance. I think you'll have to move your
Okay.
full movement, so you'll only have 2 actions, but
I was coloring on Ranu's midriff. Little honey.
oh, you won't have to move your full action because you have 30 feet of movement, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you get all 3 punches. Did you figure out your key pool instead while you were supposed to be?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
done.
Okay, that's a miss. That's a miss. And a miss.
Key point.
Unfortunate.
Miss.
What? I hate it here.
So you're sitting there and you are wailing on this dragon. It's just not doing very much damage.
Alright, that's it.
Alrighty. After Ranu is Brock. Crow, if you
So,
okay, I was about to say you were
I'm just gonna have Brack go here, not full movement, but this way he has clear line of sight and probably isn't going to shoot any of his friends with what is effectively,
a machine
Blood
gun.
or
Yeah.
RPG.
a machine gun that fires explosive rounds.
Fire
We're gonna
away,
shoot
Brock.
3 more bolt. We're gonna shoot 4 more bolter rounds.
Alrighty. Fuck you.
That third shot crit. Oh god.
Yep.
Amazing.
So that'll do your max damage 3 times.
Alright. So that is 36 plus 7, 43 plus 14, 57 plus 6, 63 damage.
Okay.
Did we get rid of its shield finally?
Nope, not
It's a
yet.
It's a single pixel.
There's a little
It's
sliver
so
there.
God. Look at that thing.
It's holding on.
That is-
It's holding on by a
Pixel-
fucking
pixel
hair.
lever.
It's hanging on by a hair.
I would also like to point out Brack at this point, because 1, bolters are very loud. 2, he's not wearing any hearing protection.
Basically,
Uh,
deaf.
Yeah, no, all he hears is a sharp ringing at this point. So yeah, that's Brack's turn.
Okay. Fuck. Uh. Let me see who's
Who's the
next.
bigger threat?
Yeah, that is a good question.
We're taking the dragon down.
Persephone, you're next.
Wonderful. It's on ground level now, right?
Yeah, it's stuck on the ground. It can't move.
Ooh, lovely. Can Tisiphone like climb on top of the dragon and like
Yes, you can jump up on the dragon's back. That's fine.
sick? She's gonna do that, and then she's going to start by slamming her body against its neck, essentially, like stay the fuck down.
Okay. So shoulder checking
this will be-
its neck.
Yeah, this will be at a +5 to start with.
Okay.
29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. That'll be 9 damage, and I don't think this one can get shaken, so that'll be that for that one.
So it's -6 more, or no, -7 more. All right. Now the shield is gone.
Huzzah! Now I'm gonna bite him again.
Yippee!
Nom 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 nom. Crunch crunch crunch. That'll be a plus something. Am I flanking from being up here, by the way?
Yes, you are flanking, so you would get
Cool.
+5 from flanking.
I get +5 and then +2
So,
for
yeah,
half
that'll hit.
strength.
That'll hit.
That'll be 11 damage and bite. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, you get a nice juicy bite of dragon's blood, and your skin is around your mouth is like permanently blue lipstick, essentially.
I am flourishing. I feel terrific. 1 more con damage, I do believe, as well.
Okay.
And then last one will be a cosmic sickle swing, and then we'll do the bat.
Okay.
This one is at a plus. Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure that hits. 11.
Yeah, that hits.
11 max health damage. And then the bats are gonna do a little nibble. Ooh, 7 nibble damage. That's a whole lot of
Seven more.
nibbling.
Yeah, that's the most. I think that's the most the bats have done. Yeah, this thing
Yeah.
is looking rather rough. As it
Bleeding
rolls
profusely
around.
from many orifices.
Yeah, as it rolls around to its turn, I need Cho, Ranu, the bats, and Persephone to all make reflex saves, please.
If this is a breath weapon, I'm on this thing's back.
It is not a breath weapon.
Okay.
Oh no, reflex saves. My only weakness. I'm just going to say that every time I have to roll that.
Yep.
Yeah, my only weakness.
Oh wow,
Okay,
the bats did really well.
Really unfortunate.
I did less good.
so you two end up over here and take 5 bludgeoning damage. Just 5 flat bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As it begins to take off, it
God
is
damn it.
going to try and run. Ranu, you can roll an attack of
Um,
opportunity.
Can
Did
the
it
bats?
escape from the
Yes.
entangling?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Yes, the bats and Ranu can both roll attacks of opportunity.
3 more nibble damage as this thing is accosted by more bats.
Yeah, this thing is essentially turn-tailing running. It's getting the fuck out of here.
You could have surrendered.
Fuck you!
Fuck yourself.
How
And
fast
it will,
is it?
It's fast.
Yeah,
Fast
Oh,
enough that
65.
When
fuck
it-
you, the turn
when it-
order's over.
When it flies, it can move 300 feet at a time.
Yeah, there
It's
it is.
an adult dragon. So congratulations, you guys just beat an adult dragon and took its entire horde.
Yay!
Oh,
Symphony's like
Meanwhile,
the most
Cho-
healthy she's ever looked.
Meanwhile, Cho is like happy she doesn't have to kill another dragon.
I was ready to do the deed, you know, just
Wait.
get it
Um,
get it
How
done,
many-
you know?
how many rounds of combat was that, by the way?
That,
5?
yeah, 5 rounds of combat. Before it just said, fuck that. Failed its morale check and ran.
Did you say
Ooh, that
5
was
bludgeoning damage, by the
scary.
way?
Yeah, 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay.
The halfling will kind of look at all of you and go, "Who the fuck are you people?"
Crazy people.
Obviously.
A woman happy she doesn't have to kill another dragon.
You've already killed one?
Listen, it wasn't it was voluntary, but the reason is because we would have died otherwise.
Oh,
Really?
you're talking about the
Fair.
black
Just gonna-
dragon, right?
I'm
Okay.
gonna chime in and say this is my first, as I just like dispense the rocks I gathered around me like into the ground next to me.
Yeah, it's the first dragon I've ever shot with this thing. She'll, like, pat her tiny little, light crossbow.
I would like to have Brack look at them and say, in addition to all of them, this is my first dragon encountered here specifically.
Like, in the Underdark, or...
Does an elder worm count as a dragon?
It's like the dragon. What the fuck are you talking about? An elder worm? What?
Brack will pull out Boom Book. This killed one. And he has this big,
She just takes a
stupid
step back.
grin.
She takes a step back away from you.
And Brack puts Boom Book back in his handy haversack.
See her, like, beginning to loot the Dragonborn, taking a like, short sword off of him, and... Fucking bastard.
I mean, I was planning on giving these out for a winter holiday event, but, I mean, you look like you could use one. And Brack will pull out a coat pistol that he built to give to basically anyone who was...
She'll take it and look at it and put it in a holster. Thanks. I lost my hand crossbow.
Yeah, just... You know... Don't tell anyone who made that one. I'm fairly certain I broke a couple laws.
Why would you be breaking laws for making firearms?
Long story short, patent infringement, stolen materials, stolen designs. You
Brock is
know.
one of those types that likes to be in trouble.
Ah, okay. I'm Juliet, by the way. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to
Good
meet
to
you.
meet you, Juliet.
Likewise.
Cho now takes off her mask and is like actually pleasantly smiling. Like
Oh, good.
she's pleasant to look at. Just
Nice.
smiling.
Not
and
not
talking.
glaring at this point.
Yeah.
So, what brings you folk to the Underdark?
A little bit of this, a little of that, a little bit of helping with an assassination attempt, but
Favor
preventing
for a
one
friend.
actually. Yeah.
I was about to say, who are you assassinating? But more, I guess, who are you preventing from being assassinated?
Should we say?
Your mom. Sorry.
Rado will raise his hand.
I would hope not my mother. She's back from where I came from.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
Oh, so it's that one. Okay. Y'all need a tag along by chance?
If you wanna come, you can.
Probably be better to hang with you guys than being kidnapped by a cult.
We're going to
I mean,
Sapphire.
it's not unlike the same thing.
We're going
It's
to Sapphire.
marginally better.
Sorry, you were saying
No,
something.
don't insinuate.
You were saying something, Jess.
We're going to Sapphire Callan.
The halfling will go, "Oh, good. I just came from there." So, I guess, going back's probably a good idea. She'll like load
Get you safely home.
her well, no, that's not home. That's just where I was working out of, and
Ah.
I live it's complicated. And she'll
Complicated. Fair enough.
she'll load her crossbow and
She just nods. Like, she fully understands where living situation is complicated.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think Cho has seen a proper.
Also,
Hmm?
I posted a little reference for Ronnie's like identity covering situation.
Oh, nice.
Coloring it. It's the veil and also a face mask.
Wait.
Not that it'll help if
We have
someone
3
knows
masked
his
people.
mannerisms.
Sorry, what was that?
Not that it'll help if someone knows his mannerisms, but
Yeah.
oh. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, 3 masked folks, and now you guys are back on the road.
Yay!
So I think with that, you guys, I will let you. We will end session there.
Mhm.
But you almost killed a dragon. Good job, y'all.
Hey,
I was so ready for it.
You were ready for the
Yeah.
kill, and then it just said nope and failed its morale check.
Yay! I was so tempted to do the random encounter redeem.
Well, somebody
I'm
already
not.
did. That's why you guys fought a dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
No, I'm saying this particular dragon was rolled on a random encounter. I just had you roll what the random encounter was.
Who redeemed that?
Uh,
I cannot see.
yeah, I can see, but you cannot. I know who did it, but yeah. I already did that, Crow, but thank you. I literally just sat up, so. And I've been hydrating before anyone clicks the button.
Hydrate again.
No.
Do
I
it.
just redeemed it.
I don't even know if I have anything left in this fucking gallon jug that I've been drinking out of. Update. Yes, I had stuff left.
Yay!
Lovely.
nice.
But yeah, congratulations. How are your characters feeling after they slaughtered a cult and assisted a blue dragon into returning to the world and then subsequently almost taking that dragon out of the world?
Now, let's be real here. We didn't kill the cult. We did a little bit of damage to the cult, but I think, okay, no, we killed 2 of the members, but like
You killed
the other
4
3,
of the members.
I thought the
Well-
dragon killed the other 3.
No, you killed 3 gnolls, and the
Mhm.
dragon killed the dragonborn and the fucking other gnoll. So it killed 2.
Yeah.
You killed
Yeah.
3. So you killed the majority of the cult.
Okay, fair enough.
We killed 60% of the cult.
I definitely killed 2 with a scream.
And then Ranu punched the heart out of another one.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
right, I forgot about the punch through the heart. Okay,
Yeah,
that's where my math was off.
yeah. Ranu just absolutely fucking punched a hole through one of their chests. Because Ranu is a
Yeah.
badass.
Second fight, no, third fight that I've had, and pretty. I'm loving the encounters. You know.
I'm glad. I am glad that you're enjoying the encounters. But yeah, so
Yeah.
that was the Sapphire Callium combat. Welcome to your first. This will be the first major quest line toward what is potentially stopping a world war.
Yay!
Fun.
I was
But yeah.
mostly happy she doesn't have to justify another dragon's death.
So anyone
For
anyone under level 8 leveled up.
Yay!
Yay!
Level up, level up.
So yeah, if you're not level 8 or above, you level up.
To what level?
Whatever
nice.
your next level is.
Okay.
Hey, something better than average.
But yeah, so thank you guys for playing. You are now on the cusp of Sapphire Callium. You're just about entering into the city, and we will see you folks in the next one. We're gonna find someone to raid, but while we do that, we're gonna go over to the ending screen, and I. So gamers, we're not going to raid this evening. I apologize. I thought we were going to, but we're not. Unfortunately, there's not really anybody that I know that's online. But thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate you guys for joining us. Shout out to all of my players.
Okay.
Hey guys, so since we're not, I'm gonna let everybody say bye to the audience. So goodbye, Twitch, and have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining us. And for everyone at you over on YouTube, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Like, subscribe, and fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Bye.
Water and fuck you, Dave. Y'all stay safe.